everyone, and welcome back to Arike Cook's channel. Today I'm going to be sewing a danshiki top. So I have my Ankara fabric here, I have chalk, I have ruler, I have scissors, and I have my tape roll, which is very important. And this is the measurement I'm going to be needing: my shoulder, my bust, hip, and the length of the top. What I'm going to do is to be folding my fabric into two, like this, and I'm going to fold it again another two. So my fabric is folded into four now, and I have the folded area facing towards me now. So I'm going to insert the vertical measurement now. Measurement I'm working with is 17 inches. So 17 divided by 2 gives us 8.5. So I have my 8.5 inches here, and it's cut together with the sleeve. I want my sleeve to be 7 inches, so I'm going to measure the 7 inches from the 8 inches for the shoulder measurement. I'm going to measure 7 inches and 1 inch for sewing allowance. This measurement I'm going to be taking is my armhole, and the armhole I'm working with is 19. So 19 divided by 2 is 9.5. So I have the 9.5 here. The next thing I'm going to be inserting is the hip measurement, which is the 25 inches. So I'm going to insert the 25 inches, and the length of the dress is 38 inches. This is 38 inches, and I'm going to be adding 2 inches for sewing allowance. I'm going to make a straight line. So I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and I'm going to make a roll it. And the armhole area I'm going to be inserting the bust. The bust I'm working with is 48 inches. 48 divided by 4 is 12. So I have my 12 inches there, and I'm going to be adding 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. On the hip line, the hip I'm working with is 46 inches. So 46 divided by 4 gives us 11.5. 11.5 inches. I'm going to be adding 2 inches in ease and 1 inch sewing allowance to it. I'm going to be inserting what I have here on the hip measurement, which is 14.5. I'm going to be inserting it on the bottom part where the full length is. I'm going to be adding it there. So for the neck now, for the neck width, I'm going to be using 4 inches. And for the depth, for the back depth, I'm going to be using 1.5 inches. And for the front depth, I'm going to be using 4 inches. I'm still going to add a slit to it, so I'm going to cuff it now. So that's for the front, and this for the back. So I'm going to connect all the dots now and cut the back out before cutting the front neckline. So the round sleeve I want to be working with, I want to use 10 because I want it to be free. So I have my 10 inches here. On the 10 inches I'm going to come in by 1 inch. So the 1 inch is for the sewing the sleeve. So I'm connecting everything together now. Cutting now. So I'm going to cut the slope now. So we're cutting the back neckline. And I'll be cutting the shoulder slope. So I'll be removing the back now to finish with the front neckline. So this is the back. So I'm going to finish the front neckline now. And I'm going to be having slits of 4 inches. 4 inches slits. So I have my 4 inch here. So I'm going to cut the round neck out first. And I'm going to be having the slits now. Cutting the slits, 4 inches slits. And remember, always have your fabric on the wrong side when you're marking it with chalk. So I have my fabric on the wrong side. So this is how we are going to cut the back facing. So here I have my fabric 9 inches, and I open it, it's going to be 10. I have it on fold, 9 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to be placing this under the back neckline. I'll make sure they're together. You can pin yours down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pin it down so it won't be moving around. And I'm going to show. Always make sure the facing is bigger, is big enough before you use. Make sure you have enough fabric for your facing. So that is done. So I'm going to measure 3 inches from the neckline, 3 inches. So that's what I'm going to do round. So I'm going to curve my facing now to meet the 3 inches. So I have my back facing now. So the right side is going to face the right side while sewing. So I'm going to sew it and top stitch it, and I'm going to show you how to sew it. I'm just showing you how to cut it first. The next video is going to be on how to sew. So we need to cut the back neckline now. Okay, this is my back, the front facing now. I have 12.5 inches by 10 inches, and it's on fold. I have it folded. So whenever you are cutting the back, the front facing, make sure you have fabric that is longer than the slits. So this is longer than the slit. This is where my slits stop. So I have excess there. So I'm going to pin it down, and I'm going to cut. So I'm cutting it now. So I'm going to mark where the slit is because I'm going to slit this as well. So before then, on the back one we measure 3 inches, so I'm going to mark the 3 inches here as well. So that's what I'm going to be cutting out. Make sure the cutting meets with the 3 inches. So, and I'm going to slit it now, the 4-inch slit. So this is the front facing. I have my front facing now. The right side is facing the right side of the fabric and the slit. So I'm going to pin it down before sewing. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut the pockets now. We've done with the neckline facing, both front and back. We've done with that. So I'm going to pin it down just to make it easy for me to sew when I'm sewing. So I have another fabric here to cut the pocket. I have the length of 22.5 and the width of 13. So when I open it, it's going to be 26 inches width. So I'm going to fold it again, fold it into 4. And I'm going to cuff it. Although some people measure 7 inches and use their finger to measure it round, but me, I'm just going to cuff it round. So I have my 4 pockets now. So I have my 4 pockets now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll be showing you the next thing to do. I have my So I pin the shoulder down so I can have accurate measurements for my pockets. So I'm going to measure 16 inches from the shoulder. I have my 16 inches here, and I'm going to snip it a bit, just notch it, give it a small notch, and I'm going to put my pockets there. I'm going to pin it down, and my pocket length is, I have 8.5 inches for my pocket length, so I'm going to use 0.5 inches to sew it round, which is okay for me. So I'm going to pin it down. So, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to measure 16 inches from the other side as well and place the pockets there. So this is what we are going to be doing for today. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. If you love my video, please comment, like, share with your friends, and subscribe. The next time we are going to be doing the sewing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Love you.